What up, campers? Campfire guy here. So, I want to talk about two mods that I use that are really they don't really do much for the game, but they are kind of cool. So, the first one is liters to tons converter. Now, obviously, uh, spelling is not right. So, they're not on a mod. They're not on Mod Hub. They're on fs25.net. So, liters to tons converter. And I'll show you this in game, but this is kind of what it does. Is it converts liters to a weight converter, and it displays your cargo weight in real time. And it converts it from liters to tons. So you know how many tons you got on versus liters in something that can carry something, a truck, drill, or a loader, combine. So anyway, so you control U and it cycles tons, kilograms, pounds. But yeah, it came out. I'd have to go back to FS25 back in March, I think. So yeah, I've been using it for a while. I almost think March 2025. Anyway, go out to fs25.net and you'll have to download it and drop it in mods. I'm not going to get into that. So, you just put it in your mod folder in Steam. But it's kind of cool. So in order to avoid farm sim music, I'm going to pause this and bring the other one up. Okay, so I had to click off screen. Couldn't get the music off. So this is the Imperial system conversions and settings. So this is actually settings that are in your settings button. Normally you hit the escape and you got down here at the very bottom where you can change everything. So in this screen, it's right below AI worker. Can't speak. AI workers. So, but you can choose it. Liquid liters or US gallons. Crop, you can go liters or bushels or pounds. Weight, tons, pounds, US tons. And meters, centimeters, or feet. Now, what I like about this is, and I'll show you in game, like headers, combine headers, 12 meters, 18 meters, 8 meters. Then I got to confirm feet, and then it's like, well, how big is this header really? Because we don't use, European measurements. I don't say European, but y'all know what I mean. Non-imperial, unless we're military, then everything's meters, kilometers, etc. But it's pretty cool. So here's a couple pictures of it. I had to click off screen. But like this is showing the tractor selected. It shows 48 gallons of diesel. So, boy, that's annoying. So here's what I was talking about. US gallons, bushels, crops. So let me go in game and I'll pull it up and you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, back in the game. So damn, music started again. I'm gonna start this thing up. And I don't really know. Maybe that's something on the truck. I got corn on the truck. Alright, so you can see, let's try and do it without, well, I can't do it without moving around, but you can see just to the left of the speedometer it says corn, 110,905 tons. So I'm using the 48-foot trailer with additional capacity. So I can fit 1,000,000 liters in this thing. I use it because it's just hard to going back and forth when I'm trying to get things set up for the next video. But as you can see where it says corn right above the speedometer, it says 3,934 BU bushels. So that's pretty cool. So here's what I was talking about. So if you go into settings, next weights, where is it? Unit conversion. All right, so if I click on it, I can go liters or US gallons for the liquid unit. For crops, I can go bushels or liters. For weight, kilogram, tons, or pounds, tons. And then measurement unit, you can go meters or feet. So pretty simple, right? So it's pretty cool. So, you know, I don't necessarily need the liters to tons now that I have the Imperial system, but it is kind of cool to see how many bushels I have in the trailer, and then how many tons that many bushels is. So that's kind of interesting. So you're not going to see it when I get on, but if I go into the store, I go down here to headers. Dun, dun, dun. We'll just pick green headers, for example. 25 feet instead of meters. And these don't have them listed, but if you click in here, 49 feet, 10 inches, see down here. And then I got that little mod. I forget what it's called, but it puts up what each thing is. So yeah, working speed. That's another cool little mod. I forget what it is, but you know, a lot of times when I'm getting a big something that's got like stretches clear off the screen, I'm like, okay, which rice is this? Okay, that's long grain, that's regular rice. All right, so barley, oats, canola, soybeans, sorghum. So this is another cool little mod. It's helpful. I forget what the name of it is. That one I got off Mod Hub. But, you know, we go down here to some of these bigger headers. You know, like here's John Deere, 62 feet, 4 inches. You know, here's a MacDon. They don't have it in here, but if I click on here, 63 feet. So the corn header I'm using currently, I've really been using in the past these Capellos, because I really like the Capellos. But the Capello I've usually been using is, where's that? This one. 39 feet. And I really like that, but I wanted to make it wider, so I didn't have to make so many damn passes in the field. So the current one I have is this Garangoff North Star 2430, and it is 59 feet 1 inch, so just a little bit shy of 60 feet. And what I like about it is it folds. It's a folding header. So all these Garangoffs they fold up when they're closed like this in the Capello. So that's what the header I'm using now. So it's 59 feet. This is what it looks like. It's a nice big header. So it gets the job done. So yeah, that's liters to tons. shut this off. Liters tractor still running. Liters tons by Agra. I gotta pronounce this. Agricultivation. That's on fs25.net. And then the Imperial conversion setting mod is by Fast Farm Dad, also off of fs25.net. 25.net. Man, I cannot talk tonight. I'm tired. That's the problem when I do these late night videos. I'm tired, so I kind of mumble. Pisses the wife off, but it's due to the brain damage. Too many explosions and concussions and 2 motorcycle wrecks. So when I get tired, I mumble. So, yeah. 2 cool mods that, while they don't do anything for game performance or equipment performance, they're still pretty cool to have. So, yeah, especially if you're American, where we use feet, miles, and gallons. It's something more familiar for what we use. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, I like it because now I can start talking bushels. How many bushels to an acre we got? I normally don't talk that because I hate converting liters, because I have to go convert liters to bushels. So this way I can actually talk it when I'm recording the first time, not have to record multiple times. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, we'll see you later.